What's up, folks? Got a 2008 LS460 Lexus. I just did a transmission fluid service. Didn't document that. It was kind of basic stuff, nothing out of there. But I'm like, well, maybe I can just document this pulley issue. And it sounds like it's coming from that joker down there. That one's making noise. What we're gonna do is gonna take that belt off, see if we can fix that shrieking noise, and get this issue resolved. It seems like it's just a cut and dry issue, nothing crazy. I'm gonna take this air box off, or the air intake hose assembly, just to get a better visual on things, because I could just set the camera up, but I'm getting a little old. I might as well get as much space as I can, so I ain't gotta work in these tight confined areas. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna have to buy a new camera stand. I'll tell you, even if I make content, one of the biggest expenses is camera stands, which is crazy. You know, I got this one from the consignment shop, and it was of quality. I mean, it looks like it's from 1980s, to be honest with you. It ain't even holding up for what I need it for. Should let you know how abusive I am. All right. Not sure if y'all can see the dry rot on the belt. I was gonna use a wrench, but it seemed like I'm just gonna have to do too much leaning over on some of these plastic components. So I'm gonna take a 14 and a swivel head ratchet and get to it. Okay, I think this is probably gonna be one of those. No, I think I can go. I don't know if it's opposite or not. Let me try going the lefty loosey righty tighty way, see what happens. No, it don't seem to be working. Let's go the other way. Doesn't seem to be working that way either. Somebody's right. I'm gonna try the original way. It just makes sense. Wish me luck. There we go. I think it loosened up. Uh-oh. And then it got tight. I'm stuck here. I don't know what to do. Let's give it another go. Now it's getting a little tighter. Let's go the other way. There we go. So it's the righty loosey, lefty tighty. All right, that answers the questions I need to know. Now I need to get the belt back off. So we gotta go back lefty tighty. This belt again is dry rot. Let's take it off the smooth pulley up here. Then we're gonna take, oh yeah, that'll do it. All right, I need to quote this component for the owner, because it seems to be well within budget. That water pump is seeping down there too, it looks like. See that residue at the bottom. Might need to get the bore scope under there, but we're gonna leave that alone because it's holding coolant. Let's get this pulley off. So we're gonna go back righty loosey. There we go. You know, I should have made sure the parts store got this in stock. I mean, it's O'Reilly's. You see that? It was such a habit to go lefty. Loosen things up. I had went left involuntarily. Yeah, that water pump's leaking on here. Oh yeah, it's bonding up. Cool. It's gonna be something simple. And again, I need to replace that belt, so I'm gonna look at this how it's routed show you. There's another groove pulley up here. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So belt diagram, how it goes on the alternator and the tensioner. This right here would have went around our tensioner pulley. So this is the main thing I try to remember, how it loops around the crank and goes over the smooth. So it's always typically 99.9% of the time going to go over the smooth and back around, and you can kind of figure it out from there. So we're going around the crank, over the smooth pulley, around the compressor, over this groove pulley, over the water pump, over the alternator, and around our defective tensioner pulley. So let me call O'Reilly's, see if we got this in stock, which we should have. I mean, why would our inventory be screwed up, right? All right, I got the old pulley off, obviously, but here's the new pulley. These are what O'Reilly's did not have in stock, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put the part number down at the video, but here it is here if you decide to cross-reference it. So Euro 012468, but this, I had to go on Rock Auto to get the part number so they can look it up, and it's a perfect match for this because otherwise they didn't have it in stock. Here the exact same. All right, I'm honest, I got the customer waiting on me because I've been talking. Y'all know how I like to talk. Let's go ahead and get this on there and get this belt on and get this job completed. I did clean the bolt up a little bit, so we're gonna pop this back in there like so, just to give you a visual how it looks. And it spins like it's supposed to. Now, I kind of noticed that if I don't give you torque specs, YouTube probably isn't going to be generous enough to really push this video. So I do have some sort of torque specs for you. Uh-oh, we gotta get this right. Am I going the right way? I'm going lefty tighty, righty loosey. So yeah, we're making progress. So the torque is supposed to be, what is it, 32 foot-pounds. That's what we're gonna torque it at. That's righty loosey. Gotta go the other way. Right, righty loosey. So I need to go back the other way. There we go. So there we go. So that's torqued. Let's get this belt wired up, routed up. So we all saw what it was supposed to be like at the beginning. I'm just gonna go around it. This joker off like so. Here's the cracks if you couldn't see it. This wasn't looking that good. It's old and it definitely needs to be replaced. Y'all know, again, I don't know if I said this, but I frequently patronize O'Reilly's. Here's a part number for the belt. I always use the highest quality they got there at the part store. It's a Gates brand belt. All right, let's make this happen. drag it on the rib pulley. I know it's not the right way, but let me see, maybe I can take it off the smooth one here. Rather, over the smooth pulley. All right, let's get tensioner detensioned. So I'm gonna use my torque wrench since this is what I can get my hands on. Everything. Okay. All right, let's release it. Here we go. Perfect. Just feel around. Let me get the air hose back on. Start up. Check out work. Make sure the noise gone, and call it a day. All right, let's start up, see how she's doing. Awesome. Cool. Hey, look, I'm gonna cut this video short since the customer's out there waiting on me, but simple, cut, easy drive. We got torque specs, belt routing, conflict resolution. Hey, if anything happened, I'll definitely update. Click the link, subscribe to the channel, stay informed how the rest is gonna work. See you next one.